Hey everybody, welcome back to Level 30 Games. Today I wanted to mix things up and offer a few suggestions for the upcoming gift-giving holiday of your choice. It's hard to shop for gamers, especially if they buy everything on release date like I do, so here are some suggestions on games of all shapes and sizes for just about any gamer in your life. First up, the mature gamer. If you or the gamer in your life tend to enjoy hardcore single-player romps, then I have a trio of games to recommend. If you're into fast-paced, action-oriented games, you can't go wrong with Bayonetta. The Switch version, which bundles the first two games in the series, is a blast of a game that is just as far out and over the top as it is stylized and frenzied. If you're a button masher or a combo seeker, this is one heck of a ride, just be careful in playing in front of little ones. Next up for the hardcore is one of the original gaming icons, Donkey Kong, in this port of a Wii U gem, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Don't let the cute cast of characters fool you, this is one punishing game. Completionists will also have secret exits and a ton of collectibles to find as well, so this is a game that scales really well to novice and expert gamers. Lastly, a game I've been hooked on recently, and that's Diablo 3. This loot grind of an RPG with a silly story that results in you fighting the devil. It's silly, but I've really enjoyed slaying enemies and building up the best possible gear to suit my playstyle. With different character classes to choose from and a season system, the replayability here is great. Not to mention, local single-system co-op is a blast. Honorable mentions here include Octopath Traveler and Valkyr Chronicles 4. If you want to test the waters with Valkyr Chronicles, I highly recommend $20 on the eShop. Get the first game in the series, it is excellent. If you were looking for some fun game nights with the family, here are some suggestions to get you started. Super Mario Party offers up 4-player fun, and as stated in my review earlier, is a return to form for what was a perennial series in its heyday. With tons of different game modes, a colorful cast of characters, and 80+ mini-games, it's always a fun time with 4 players. As long as you are okay leaving some of the game elements to chance, the whole family can get on this easy-to-play game. Look for the bundle that was recently released too, as it comes with a pair of Joy-Cons for $100. Mario Tennis Aces is a great party game too, and offers a fun way to hit the court with the added twist of the Mario universe. Each character has unique playstyles and moves and can be played with 2 to 4 players at the same time. The motion controls are a little wonky and the single player experience is nice, although a little shallow, but all in all this is a fun game that the family can enjoy. If you love your family, you might not after playing this next game. Overcooked 2 is a wacky 1 to 4 player game where you prepare food collaboratively in an effort to pass levels and get high scores. If it sounds simple or boring, you couldn't be more off from the truth. The level design is insanely creative and you need to work together in order to succeed. This is a game where yelling and laughing happen at the same time, and the completion of a level is usually met with a collective sigh of relief. If you have young kiddos at home who are just venturing into gaming, here are some good games to help get them started. Kirby Star Allies may seem cute and cuddly, and well, it is. The game itself is relatively simple. You work your way through levels, eating and destroying enemies, as well as solving some small puzzle elements. The ability to copy your enemies' attacks is cool, and capturing an ally makes some of the more simpler objectives even easier. This is a great game for beginners, and with the update that's scheduled to come out at the end of November, it adds some more challenge to post-game material. If you have younglings who like to game but don't like to worry about lives and timers, then Captain Toad is the perfect fit. You play in small diorama-sized levels with the steadily moving Captain Toad character to solve puzzles and get to the end of the level. The game does a really good job of starting small and simple and gradually gets more complex as you go. A great game for anybody, although older gamers may find the first half of the game very easy. Lastly, and I regret putting this in the kids section as I've been enjoying what I've played so far the last 2 days, and that's Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. The game oozes charm and warmth, and with its 2 titular characters have a ton of personality. The game combines some of the mechanics of Pokemon Go and gives you a world in which to capture Pokemon, defeat other trainers, and earn gym badges. Yes, it takes away some of the complexity of the mainline games, but it's still fun and relaxing to play, and petting a Pikachu is f***ing adorable. Finally, it's worth mentioning my Game for Anybody award goes to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate coming out December 7th. This is a game so littered with Nintendo fan service, it's hard not to recommend. A fighting game at heart, Smash Bros. Caters to a wide audience by having simple controls that you can spend years mastering. It's a great pick up and play game for the first or 1000th time and has a ton of game modes for single or multiplayer. It could easily fit in any of the above categories, so I decided to give it its own special mention. Well, that's all for this quick holiday guide focusing specifically on Nintendo Switch games. I hope you found it helpful. I'm hoping to do a top 5 for the year video soon, which will include other system games as well, so stay tuned for that in the near future. As always, thanks for checking out Level 30 Games, and I'll see you in the next level.